Ladies and giblets, good evening and welcome. It's time to party. And here is your host with the most. It's Tony! Wow, thank you. Applause and everything. You're too kind, folks. You're too kind.
It's the happiest show on the radio. Sing along, dance along, clap along. Tony's Irish Country and Crack Party. Every Saturday night, 10 p.m. on Phoenix Country Radio. Also available on podcast. Come join the party. Saturday at 10 on Phoenix Country Radio.
Yes, indeed, it's me, Tony B. It's just gone 10 p.m. and you are tuned to Phoenix Country Radio, or you are out there in Podcast Planet. It's Easter Saturday! And we're going to have Tony's Irish Country and Crack Party here with you for the next 2 hours, taking us up to midnight on Easter Sunday. Yes, well, it's controversial, I know, but has the Easter Bunny been yet? I know in some houses he came on Good Friday, but in most it's Easter Sunday, so I hope you get all the chocolate you want. And you're on the Easter Bunny's nice list. Our Claire is climbing out of her box and she will be taking all your Easter requests and shout-outs, and I'll be telling you how to get in touch with us shortly. Oh, we'll be kicking the show off. No better man to start the party than Mr. Alistair Coyles. And Lucky Lips. Well, they're lucky if they get chocolate.
When I was just a little baby, I didn't have any toys, but my mama used to say, son, you got more than other boys. Now you may not be good looking, and you may not be too rich, but you'll never ever be alone, 'cause you've got lucky lips. Lucky lips are always kissing, lucky lips are never blue. Lucky lips will always find a pair of lips so true. I don't need a four-leaf clover, rabbit foot or good luck charm. With lucky lips you always have a baby in your arms. No one ever get heartbroken, no one ever get the blues. And if I play that game of love, I know I just can't lose. When they spin that wheel of fortune, all I do is kiss my chips, and I know I'm bound to win, yeah, 'cause I've got lucky lips. Lucky lips are always kissing, lucky lips are never blue. Lucky lips will always find a pair of lips so true. I don't need a four-leaf clover, rabbit's foot or good luck charm. With lucky lips you always have a baby in your arms. Oh, lucky lips are always kissing, lucky lips are never blue. Lucky lips will always find a pair of lips so true. I don't need a four-leaf clover, rabbit's foot or good luck charm. With lucky lips you always have a baby in your arms.
Lucky lips, eh? Well, we've had the lucky lips. What about some friends in low places on a Saturday night? Here's Mr. Dominic Kerman.
Blame it all on my roots. I showed up in boots and ruined your black tie affair. The last one to know, the last one to show. I was the last one you thought you'd see there. I saw the surprise and the fear in his eyes when I took his glass of champagne. And I toasted you, said, honey, we may be through, but you'll never hear me complain.
All together now!
'Cause I've got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. Hey, I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. Oh, I've got friends in low places. Well, I guess I was wrong, I just don't belong. But then I've been there before. Everything's alright, I'll just say goodnight and I'll show myself to the door. Hey, I didn't mean to cause a big scene. Just give me an hour and then, well, I'll be as high as that ivory tower that you're living in. Oh, I've got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. Oh, I'm not big on social crazes. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. Oh, I've got friends in low places. Well, I guess I was wrong, I just don't belong. But then I've been there before. Everything's alright, I'll just say goodnight and I'll show myself to the door. Hey, I didn't mean to cause a big scene. Just wait till I finish this glass. Then, sweet little lady, I'll head to the bar and you can kiss my eyes. Oh, I've got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. Well, I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. Oh, I've got friends in low places. Oh, I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. Oh, I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. Oh, I got friends in low places. Yeah, I got friends in low places.
We've all got friends in low places, haven't we? Anyway, you are more than welcome to this Easter Saturday special of Tony's Irish Country and Crack Party. And if you want to get in touch and let us know what you're up to this Easter weekend, you can do so through all the usual methods. You can get us through the Phoenix Country Facebook page, you can get through my own Facebook page, which is Tony B Radio Presenter, or my own profile, which is just Tony Brown. Instagram, Twitter and the TikTok is Tony Brown Comedy. On the website, all the wobby is www.tonybrownComedy.com, or email us here at the studios, tonyshoutouts@gmail.com. And our Claire will take your requests and shoutouts, and we'll try and squeeze as many as we can in. So do let us know what you're up to. Right, here we go. Louise Morrissey. We have not played her in a couple of weeks. Here she is with Your Old Rocking Chair.
There's an old rocking chair in my front room I keep. It sits there with pride and in memories steeped in soft light of evening. I picture you there, mother of mine, in your old rocking chair. Visions of childhood come soft as to heal. Pains of your parting and sadness I feel. And gently a smile I can raise and to share with you, mother dear, in your old rocking chair. Blessed was the child as dark gathered slow to rest there a while in your arms long ago. Far away memories will always be mine. Whisper to me in the soft breeze of time. Oh, mother, the child in me longs to be there, asleep in your arms, in your old rocking chair. Blessed was the child as dark gathered slow to rest there a while in your arms long ago. There's an old rocking chair in my front room I keep. It sits there with pride, a comfort to me. In soft light of evening, I picture you there, mother of mine, in your old rocking chair. Mother of mine, in your old rocking chair.
Louise Morrissey and Your Old Rocking Chair, eh? This is a bit of a rocking chair at the minute. Only thing is, it's still squeaking. I can't get rid of the squeak. Listen, if you hear noise in the background, it's because it's Easter Saturday and I've got all the family here, so we're trying to keep them quiet while we do the show, but I don't know how successful we will be. Nicole Macaulay has been in touch, and she's asked for anything by T.R. Dallas. Well, Nicole, here he is with his single Big Tom Doesn't Play Here Anymore. In fairness, Don't think Big Tom's playing anywhere anymore. Now, wasn't he a legend?
The old car parking ruins are covered up with weeds. Of the grass that grows around the halls and cows they gently feed. The stage that spoke so often, it's just an open door. Big Tom doesn't play here anymore. The plaster keeps falling and the railings have come down. The dancers have moved away to another town. And friends that I met here, I know I'll see no more. Big Tom doesn't play here anymore. Big Tom doesn't play here anymore. They've gone and locked this ballroom door. To see this hall closed up, it makes my heart feel sore. Big Tom doesn't play here anymore. All memories die so hard, I guess they always will. And I spend many hours here in the evening still. I've often watched the dancers across this ballroom floor. Big Tom doesn't play here anymore. Big Tom doesn't play here anymore. They've gone and locked this ballroom door. To see this hall closed up, it makes my heart feel sore. Big Tom doesn't play here anymore. Big Tom doesn't play here anymore. They've gone and locked this ballroom door. To see this hall closed up, it makes my heart feel sore. 'Cause Big Tom doesn't play here anymore. Big Tom doesn't play here anymore. They've gone and locked this ballroom door.
Ah, there you go, Nicole. There he was, the one and only Mr. T.R. Dallas for you. Well, it's Easter. And yes, he rose again because you just can't stop the world. That's it. It keeps on turning, and it will keep on turning. Here's Mr. Declan Nerney. Stop the world and let me off.
I'm tired of going round and round. I've played a game of love and lost. They stopped the world and let me off. My dreams have shattered, don't you see? That you no longer care for me. I miss the wonder of your kiss. How could you leave me here like this? Hey, stop the world and let me off. I'm tired of going round and round. I've played a game of love and lost. Hey, stop the world and let me off. My dreams have shattered, don't you see? That you no longer care for me. I miss the wonder of your kiss. How could you leave me here like this? Hey, stop the world and let me off. I'm stop the world and let me. Oh, stop the world and let me off. I'm tired of going round and round. I've played the game of love and lost. Hey, stop the world and let me off. Hey, stop the world and let me off.
It's back after COVID. The Brie Country Fest.
About the night that went on for days.
The Brie Country Fest. Saturday, September 3rd, 2022 at Burns Grain Store, Brie, Enniscorthy, County Wexford.
I see Robbie on a Sunday, Billy on a Monday, Jimmy.
The biggest names in country music all in one fantastic venue with Stuart Moyles, Cleona Hagan and Derek Ryan.
Heave away on the ocean of the free. The islands.
Search Brie Country Festival on Facebook or at Brie Country Fest on Instagram. Tickets available now on Eventbrite. Tickets €25. And for more, stay with Phoenix Country Radio. Countryfest.ie in association with McArdle Skeeth is back. This May bank holiday weekend in Inniskeen, County Monaghan. There's a massive lineup of music and entertainment, including the sensational Derek Ryan with the new Queen of Country, Cleona Hagan, on Friday, April 29th. Saturday 30th starts off with exciting newcomers, the Whistling Donkeys, before Ireland's biggest country star, Nathan Carter, takes to the stage. And then on Bank Holiday Sunday night, Johnny Brady and band will warm us up in advance of the sensational Mike Denver. Doors open at 9 p.m. each night with music from 9:30. More info on social media and on countryfest.ie. Countryfest.ie. Your summer starts here.
Yes, summer does start here. Well, it is Easter. I mean, we're officially in summer now, aren't we? Although I think we've officially had it. But anyway, we've had another request in. This one's from Nikita Ivers in Fermanagh. And Nikita says, "Hi, Tony and Claire." Oh, you forget about her. She just takes requests and shout-outs. Happy Easter to you both. I hope the Easter Bunny has been good to you. Well, he hasn't come to me yet. All the kids are all chocolated up. That's maybe why you can hear them hyper in the background. But yes, no, they've all been suitably spoilt rotten by the Easter Bunny, Nikita. Happy Easter to you both, as I've already said, and to all the listeners out there. It's great to have chocolate back. I'd given it up for Lent. Well, then you are excited about it being Easter, aren't you, Nikita? And she also says she's a big Mick Flavin fan, so here is the man himself with Radio Lover.
He kisses her goodbye and heads for the radio station. He hates to leave her, but he's got another show to do. He knows she gets lonely, so he lets her know he's thinking about her. And though millions are listening, she knows who he's talking to. I'm coming to you live like I do every night from the heart of your radio. I play a little sad and I play a lot of glad and a few old cheating songs. Here's hoping everybody out in Radio Land finds a love just as true as mine. Good night, angels, sleep tight, darling. Close your pretty blue eyes. When the show is over, your radio lover will be home by your side. She's laying in bed as her DJ tells her that he loves her. It would break his heart if he knew she wasn't there alone. She knows
knows when to cheat and when to tell her lover to leave her. She knows they'll be safe just as long as his show goes on. He planned a surprise for the night of their first anniversary. He taped his show so he could be home with her. The radio was playing as he walked in on her and her lover, and he heard himself saying the last words they ever heard. I'm coming to you live like I do every night from the heart of your radio. I play a little sad and I play a lot of glad and a few old cheating songs. Here's hoping everybody out in radio land finds a love just as true as mine. Good night, angel, sleep tight, darling, close your pretty blue eyes. When the show is over, your radio lover will be home by your side. Hey, I'm coming to you live like I do every night from the heart of your radio. I play a little sad and I play a lot of glad and a few old cheating songs. Here's hoping everybody out in radio land finds a love just as true as mine. Good night, angel, sleep tight, darling, close your pretty blue eyes. When the show is over, your radio lover will be home by your side.
She arrives in all her splendor each night at 9 o'clock. Her chariot is a crosstown bus that stops right down the block. Now the old piano minstrel plays a tune as she walks in, and the queen of the silver dollar's home again. She's the queen of the silver dollar. She rules a smoky kingdom. Her scepter is a wine glass, and the bar stool is her throne. Now the jesters flock around her, trying to win her favors, to see which one will take the queen of a silver dollar home. Now the royal dress is satin, it's shabby and it's torn. The royal jewels are rhinestones, the shoes are scuffed and worn. Of the many roads she's been down, all the places she has been, well, they all look at her and say, God save the queen. She's the queen of the silver dollar. She rules a smoky kingdom. Her scepter is a wine glass, and a bar stool is her throne. Now the jesters flock around her, trying to win her favors, to see which one will take the queen of a silver dollar home. Now the queen of the silver dollar is not as haughty as she seems. She was once an ordinary girl with ordinary dreams. But there's a man who found her and brought her to this world. Yes, he's the one who made a queen of a simple country girl. Yes, I'm the queen of the silver dollar. I rule a smoky kingdom. My scepter is a wine glass, and the bar stool is my throne. Now the jesters flock around me, trying to win my favors, to see which one will take the queen of a silver dollar home. I'm the queen of the silver dollar. I rule a smoky kingdom. My scepter is a wine glass, and the bar stool is my throne. Now the jesters flock
Oh, the queen of country music and the queen of the silver dollar there, Miss Philomena Begley. Well, Peggy Ritchie's been in touch from Oma and she says, "Dear Tony, happy Easter to you. I'm most disappointed that I haven't got your egg yet." Now, you see, I don't know how to take that. Does that mean you're expecting an egg from me and you're disappointed because you haven't got it? Or is that because you're disappointed that you haven't got me an egg? You see, what way would you take that, Claire? You think she's expecting an egg from me when you haven't even got an egg from me yet? The kids all got eggs. We didn't get each other eggs. No. Well, we're trying to be good anyway, aren't we? As good as we can be. Anyway, Peggy goes on to say, look, Tony, you've not played Sean Wilson in a while. And you're right, we haven't. He's another one we haven't played in a while. So here he is, especially for you up there in Oma. My egg is it's on its way to you. I'm pretty sure it is. Here's Sean Wilson with, of course, Tony Mac. Did you get Sean Wilson's egg, Peggy?
I'm calling from the station and I haven't got much time to let you...
Is it just me you're singling out here, is it? Aye.
Got a ticket for Missouri and there's things I need to say before I go. If I could, I'd have you meet me, but I don't see how I can. I don't have enough to pay your fare. There's a factory in Columbus hiring now, I understand, and they're looking for an able-bodied man. You should receive some money in the letter that I mailed 2 days ago. But when I wrote the letter saying you could come to me, I didn't know that I was going to lose my job in such a little while. So now we're gonna have to change our plans. They may not hire me in Columbus, but I'm pretty sure they will, 'cause they're looking for an able-bodied man. If I had more education, I'd have made a better life for me and you. But simple manual labor is the only kind of work that I can do. The bus is loading for Missouri, so I guess I better go. I'll call you just as soon as I can. I'll be sending you a ticket, 'cause I think I'll get the job if they're looking for an able-bodied man. And remember, I'm your able-bodied man.
Let's get you on the floor, here we go!
Dancing with the Stars in Carlow. 3 nights of amazing entertainment at the 3-star Woodford Dolman Hotel Carlow, May 27th to 29th. With music from Stuart Moyles, Curtis McGee,
Enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Hello, Patsy Fagan. I can hear the
Hugo Duncan,
Hello.
John Rafferty,
That you've been fooling around on me right from
Sean Lockery,
This bed of roses that I lay on.
Barry Doyle Band. All hosted and compared by Gary Wilson.
This bed of roses.
Self-drive or luxury coach pickup options available. Packages include breakfast and evening meals, 3 nights entertainment, 1 afternoon entertainment, Wicklow Mountains tour, visits and free time in Waterford, Kilkenny, Bray and Dublin. Luxury coach pickup option £379 per person. Self-drive option £339 per person. Deposit payable of £99 per person. To book, call 028 909 93447. And for more, stay with Ireland's biggest country music station. This is Phoenix Country Radio.
Enjoy.
Patio O'Brien presents Super Country Music Breaks in the sunny southeast. Enjoy the very best of country music at Clayton White's Hotel, Wexford Town on Thursday 16th, Friday 17th and Saturday 18th of June. Featuring Mike Denver, Robert Mizell, Patrick Feeney, Paddy O'Brien, Liam Kelly, Joe David Country Band and many more. For that very special country summer break, why not make it to Clayton White's Hotel in the heart of Wexford Town? Full details of this and many other country events can be seen on Paddy O'Brien's website at paddyobrien.com. That's paddyobrien.com.
And you're welcome with me, Johnny, and you're with a decent man. What little I knew that I had to do for Brady Osterman. As I went into a hiring fair in a place they call the Strand, 'twas there I hired for 7 long years with Brady Osterman. And before I went and hired with him, he was very nice to me. He promised me eggs and bacon, and he then shook hands with me, saying, "You're welcome with me, Johnny, and you're with a decent man." What little I knew that I had to do for Brady Osterman. When I went up to my bed that night, sure I let an awful ball, for the fleas they made a fierce attack, and I got no sleep at all. Then I comes down for me breakfast, what do you think I see? But a dozen squalling children saying, "Is there anything there for me?" Saying, "You're welcome with me, Johnny, and you're with a decent man." What little I knew that I had to do for Brady Osterman. Saying, "You're welcome with me, Johnny, and you're with a decent man." What little I knew that I had to do for Brady Osterman. Well, I worked on Brady's farm till I looked an awful sight. My bones were pushing through my skin, for I worked from morn till night. One day I died and passed away, and Brady gave a grin. Said he'll make good fertilizer, and there's plenty more like him. Saying, "You're welcome with me, Johnny, and you're with a decent man." What little I knew that I had to do for Brady Osterman. You're welcome with me, Johnny, and you're with a decent man. What little I knew that I had to do for Brady Osterman.
Well, everybody's favourite there from Strabane, Uncle Hugo there. Now, this next song got stuck in my head during the week, and I'm going to tell you for why. Here's for why. Claire and I were in the Spar and I was at the checkout, and there's the way they have all the wee post office points there now too. And there was a woman at the post office behind me, and we were paying for whatever it was we were getting. And here the wee woman says, "Could I have a first class stamp?" And here the woman behind the post office counter says, "That will be 95p. Well, I turned round and I says, "Yo, what? 95p for a first class stamp?" And apparently Claire had to calm me down because I went into one of my wee rants. I was saying, "That's daylight robbery. I know oil's gone up and petrol's 95p for. Have any of you bought stamps recently?" I says to Claire, I was making them all laugh in the shop. I can remember when stamps, first class stamp you could get, I think it was for 19p. That's how far back I go. Some of you are probably going back to old money. Isn't it ridiculous? Anyway, I started saying, and we used to be able to get halfpenny chews. Do you remember halfpenny chews? You can't. 5p is the cheapest chew you can get now. if you're doing a pick and mix. 5p. So anyway, I got onto my rant about how everything's gone up and the price of the stamps and everything. And I actually used this phrase, and that's just proof that I'm getting old. I said, when I was a lad, I could get halfpenny chews. And this song got stuck in my head, When I Was a Lad. Here it is by Barnbrack. And it'll take you back to what the old days were like. Some of you can remember probably much further back than me, when stamps were, oh, God knows, old money. I don't remember the old money now. No. Half a penny's about as old as I get.
Rows of back-to-back houses covered in smoke and grime. Children skipping in the street and washing on the line. Scarf tucked down your jersey to keep you from the cold. I wore a woolly balaclava when I was 9 years old. When I was a lad, neighbours were neighbours. When I was a lad, doing you favours. People giving people a hand, no matter how small. When I was a lad, dolly mixtures. When I was a lad, Saturday pictures. When I was a lad, those were the greatest days of all. School from Monday to Friday, I learned to read and write. Grandad sitting on the doorstep in the fading light. Tin bath hanging from a 6-inch nail, lino on the floor. Lavatory out in the backyard, sit with your foot against the door. When I was a lad, neighbours were neighbours. When I was a lad, doing you favours. People giving people a hand, no matter how small. When I was a lad, dolly mixtures. When I was a lad, Saturday pictures. When I was a lad, those were the greatest days of all. Times were hard in winter, but mother kept us fed. All night huddled round the fireside, overcoats on the bed. We were a great big family, we all slept head to toe. In a big brass bed up in the back room, it seemed so long ago. When I was a lad, neighbours were neighbours. When I was a lad, doing you favours. People giving people a hand, no matter how small. When I was a lad, dolly mixtures. When I was a lad, Saturday pictures. When I was a lad, those were the greatest days of all. When I was a lad, neighbours were neighbours. When I was a lad, doing you favours. People giving people a hand, no matter how small. When I was a lad, dolly mixtures. When I was a lad, Saturday pictures. When I was a lad, those were the greatest days of all. When I was a lad, those were the greatest days of all.
Yeah, and when I was a lad, first class stamps were not 95p. And the best thing about it, as Claire says, it wasn't even me buying the bloody stamp. But I was the one that got in a rant about it. It was shock. I think the most expensive I remember them recently was like 28p. Like, that's scandalous. Huh? Deadly. Anyway, enough ranting and boning. Everything's gone up in price, I suppose. Declan Larkin, he is another one from Oma. Jesus, we're popular in Oma tonight. And Declan saying, Happy Easter to you all and all the listeners, Tony. There's no better track to get any party going than Ronnie Drew and the Pogues, Irish Rover. You are indeed very, very right. So here it is, especially for you in Oma. Jesus, it's all happening in Oma tonight.
On the 4th of July, 1806, we set sail from the sweet cove of Cork. We were sailing away with a cargo of bricks for the grand city hall in New York. 'Twas a wonderful craft, she was rigged fore and aft, and oh how the wild wind drove her. She stood several blasts, she had 27 masts, and I called her the Irish Rover.
We had 1 million bags of the the best line of rags. We had 2 million barrels of stone. We had 3 million sides of our blind horses' hides. We had 4 million barrels of bones. We had 5 million hogs, 6 million dogs, 7 million barrels of pork, sir. We had 8 million boils of old nanny ghost tales and a whole of the Irish rover.
There was old Mickey Coote, who played hard on his flute when the ladies lined up for a cent. He would tootle with skill for each sparkling quadrille till the dancers were flutered and bet. With his smart, witty talk, he was cock of the walk as he rolled the dames under and over. They all knew at a glance when he took up his stance that he sailed in the Irish rover.
From the banks of the Lee, there was Hogan from Kelty to Hull. There was Johnny McGurk, who was scared stiff of work, and a man from Westmeath come along. There was Slugger O'Toole, who was drunk as a rule, and fighting Bill Tracy from Dover. And your man, Mike McCann, from the banks of the Bank, was the skipper on the Irish rover.
For a sailor, it's always a bother in life. It's so lonesome by night and by day that he longs for the shore and a charming young whore who will melt all his troubles away. All the noise and the rout, swilling, putchin and stout, for him soon is done and over. Of the love of a maid, he is never afraid that our salt from the Irish rover. We had sailed 7 years when the measles broke out and the ship lost its way in the fog. And a whale of a crew was reduced down to 2, just myself and the captain's old dog. Then the ship struck a rock, oh Lord, what a shock. The boat, it was turned right over. Turned 9 times around, and the poor old dog was drowned. And the last of the Irish rover.
There we go. The distinctful voice there of Mr. Ronnie Drew and the Dubliners, and of course the Pogues of the Irish Rovers. Well, we've had an email come in, and this one has come in from Colleen Fearon, and it reads, Dear Tony, we are up in the caravan in Donegal having a great time. The kids are all happy, and that's the main thing, filling themselves full of chocolate, and we're sitting here with a bottle of wine, blasting you at the top of our voices. Are you blasting me at the top of your voices? You mean if your speakers up loud? Anyway, you go on to say our neighbours in the caravan next door have just knocked the door. We thought they were going to complain about the noise, but no, they wanted to know what we were listening to, and if it was a CD, what was it, because they were enjoying the music. We told them we were tuned to you on Phoenix Country Radio. They're way back to find it now ourselves. Please send the cheque to... I'm not sending you a cheque, but thank you for passing on the details. Why don't you... Listen, rather than having a party going to 2 separate caravans, tell them to come on in. Come on in. And they could share that bottle of wine and the chocolate there with you. Or maybe you've got the kids to bed and you've bribed them with chocolate and you've got the wine open and, it's all, you're trying to be a wee bit sort of like, The Easter rising and all that. You're trying to get him to rise to you, are you? Ah, you dirty brutes. Well, whatever you're doing up there in Donegal in the caravans, I hope you're all having an absolutely fantastic time. Here is the lady from Donegal herself, Margot, and Destination Donegal. It would appear Etnoma are the places to be this Easter Saturday.
As I stand above the starboard bow and watch the ocean foam, as I view each new horizon, I grow further from my home. I'm sailing on a foreign ship that's bound for Montreal, but I'd give the world to make my destination Donegal. I would make my way from Malin to Bundoran through Rafal, or Port Saline down to Killybegs by Creaslock and Dunlow. I'd wander round Barnesmore Gap on everyone I'd call, and beyond the Blue Stag Mountains to the town of Donegal. Oh, Donegal, I miss you, and I'll never understand why I left you for those far-off lands against my heart's command. Whatever fortune comes my way, whatever may befall, I know I'll make my final destination Donegal. I know I'll make my final destination Donegal.
Get back to where we started. Back
There's a country dance on Wednesday the 20th of April at the Post Inn Drumquin.
away.
Starring Brian Kerrigan, Sinead Black, Darcy Walsh, Curtis McGee, and the one and only Jim Devine.
Waltz and jive.
Tickets are £12 pay at the door or £10 in advance from the Post Inn Drumquin or Lynch's office, Castledurg. That's a country dance starring Curtis McGee, Jim Devine, and many more. Wednesday the 20th of April, the Post Inn Drumquin.
You're never far away from a country favorite. Phoenix Country Radio. Country Radio.
Kieran Rosny Dancing Weekend takes place at the Abbey Hotel Donegal Town from Friday 21st October to Sunday 23rd October 2022. Friday night dancing to Patrick Feeney, followed by Kieran Rosny and John Malloy in the late bar, dancing from 9:30pm. Saturday night dancing to Jerry Guthrie, followed by Kieran Rosny and Jared Long in the late bar, dancing from 9:30pm. Sunday afternoon it's Kieran Rosny and band with special guest Eilish McBride, dancing from 3pm to 5pm. You can stay Sunday for an extra €30 per person sharing. 2 nights B&B with dinner on the Saturday night, and admissions to all shows only €229 per person sharing. To book, call the hotel reception on 074 972 1014 or email info@abbeyhoteldonegal.com.
Relive the happy memories that we had back then.
Diggy diggy lie, diggy diggy loo, Mr. Jimmy Buckley.
Diggy line, diggy low, fell in love at the pit do. Papa was a cold in the carpet show. Diggy line, diggy low, diggy line up, diggy low. Everyone knew we was a ball. No one else did ever show so much love for diggy low. They found romance where they do Cajun dance. Holy kiss with every glance. Diggy, diggy, love, diggy, diggy, love. Everyone knew he was a bum. No one else could ever show so much love for Diggy, diggy, love.
Here's Jim Devine and Crooked Jack.
Man on the road, and I got no fixed bone, no stranger to hard times. What I own is on my back, and they call me Crooked Jack. What you see is what you'll find. Well, I have my share of luck and happiness. On many a fair bed I've been undressed. 100 girls I've asked 100 times. Won't you come with me? Won't you be mine? Through Ireland we'll roam, through Ireland we'll roam. And if you won't come with me, girl, I'll travel all alone. Through Ireland we'll roam, through Ireland we'll roam. No time for turning back. Crooked Jack. And I thought she was the one, hair that fell down to her jeans. In a kiss that stopped the heart of a rambling Crooked Jack. Every night she felt my dreams. So I told her that I'd like to settle down. I'm sick and tired of traveling around. She said, Crooked Jack, I'm gonna say this just one time. Won't you come with me? Won't you be mine? Through Ireland we'll roam, through Ireland we'll roam. And if you won't come with me, girl, I'll travel all alone. Through Ireland we'll roam, through Ireland we'll roam. No time for turning back. Crooked Jack.
There we go there, the one and only Mr. Jim Devine and Crooked Jack. Well, here's another one we've not played in a wee while. It's the one and only Mr. Richie Remo. And tell her. Go on, tell her. Tell her what? Tell her whatever you like. Tell her that you love her.
something about love, you've gotta want it back. And if that girl gets into your blood, go out and you get her. If you want her to be the very heart of you, makes you want to breathe, here's the thing to do. You gotta tell her that you're never gonna leave her. Tell her that you're always gonna love her. Tell her, tell her, tell her, tell her right now. I know something about love, you gotta show it. Make her see the moon up above, reach out and you get her. If you want her to be always by your side, and if you want her to always think of you, gotta tell her that you're never gonna leave her. Tell her that you're always gonna love her. Tell her, tell her, tell her, tell her right now. Something about love, you gotta take her hand, show her what the world is made of. One kiss will prove it. And if you want her to be always by your side, take her hand tonight and swallow your foolish pride. You gotta tell her that you're never gonna leave her. Tell her that you're always gonna love her. Tell her, tell her, tell her, tell her right now. You gotta tell her you're never gonna leave her. Tell her that you're always gonna love her. Tell her, tell her, tell her, tell her right now. Yeah, you've got to tell her that you're never gonna leave her. Tell her that you're always gonna love her. Tell her, tell her, tell her, tell her right now. You've gotta tell her that you're never gonna leave her. Tell her that you're always gonna love her. Tell her, tell her, tell her, tell her right now. Yeah, you've got to tell her, tell her, tell her right now.
Well, tell her, go on, tell her Happy Easter and try and stay in her good books. That's always the priority, isn't it? Colin Brennan is down in Tralee and he has got in touch saying, is there any chance of his favouriteest girl in the world, Miss Lisa McHugh? Well, I'm actually going to be seeing Lisa next Saturday night. I will be pre-recording the show next Saturday night because I'll be at the Farmer's Bash with young Amy, my eldest daughter. And Lisa will be making her debut performance. She'll be back after having her little baby. Yes, so she's looking forward to that and she's excited and we're all excited to see her too. So, especially for you, Mr. Colin Brennan down in Tralee, here is the woman herself, Miss Lisa McHugh. She's a mammy now,
I don't mind if I ain't got
but still a hillbilly girl at heart.
I'm a hillbilly girl in a hillbilly world, but that don't bother me. Well, I ain't that bright, but I know what's right from mistakes in my color TV. I don't care if I lose my hair, cause I'm living happily. Well, the sun don't shine in the winter time, but that don't bother me. And the car won't go if you drive too slow, but that don't bother me. And your heart won't ache if you're here to take all this love from me. Well, they don't give a damn about a worried man as far as I can see. Well, I don't mind if I ain't got time, but that don't bother me. I'm a hillbilly girl in a hillbilly world, and that don't bother me. Well, I ain't that bright, but I know what's right from mistakes in my color TV. I don't care if I lose my hair, cause I'm living happily.
Hello, everyone. This is Robert Mazzell, and you're listening to Tony's Country and Crack Show.
I remember 62. I was 16 and so were you. And we lived next door on the avenue. Jerry Lee was big and Elvis too. Blue jeans and blue suede shoes. And we never knew what life held in store. We just wanted to rock and roll forevermore. We were the rock and roll kids. Rock and roll was all we did. And listening to those songs on the radio. I was yours and you were mine, but that was once upon a time. Now we never seem to rock and roll anymore. Now Johnny's in love with the girl next door, and Mary's down at the record store. They don't wanna be around us no more. But we hardly speak. Too busy running to a different beat. Hard to understand that we were once like them. How I wish we could find those rock and roll days again. We were the rock and roll kids. Rock and roll was all we did. Listening to those songs on the radio. I was yours and you were mine, but that was once upon a time. And now we never seem to rock and roll anymore. I was yours and you were mine, but that was once upon a time. Now we never seem to rock and roll. We just never seem to rock and roll anymore.
It's back after COVID. The Brie Country Fest.
About the night that went on for days.
The Brie Country Fest. Saturday, September 3rd, 2022 at Burns Grain Store, Brie, Enniscorthy, County Wexford.
I see Bobby on a Sunday, Billy on a Monday, Jimmy.
The biggest names in country music all in one fantastic venue with Stuart Moyles, Cleona Hagan and Derek Ryan.
Heave away on the ocean of the free. The island.
Search Brie Country Festival on Facebook or at Brie Country Fest on Instagram. Tickets available now on Eventbrite. Tickets €25. And for more, stay with Phoenix Country Radio. Countryfest.ie in association with McArdle Skeeth is back. This May Bank Holiday weekend in Inniskeen, County Monaghan. There's a massive lineup of music and entertainment, including the sensational Derek Ryan with the new Queen of Country, Cleona Hagan, on Friday, April 29th. Saturday 30th starts off with exciting newcomers, the Whistling Donkeys, before Ireland's biggest country star, Nathan Carter, takes to the stage.
Put on your dancing shoes.
And then on Bank Holiday Sunday night, Johnny Brady and band will warm us up in advance of the sensational Mike Denver. Doors open at 9 p.m. each night with music from 9:30. More info on social media and on countryfest.ie. Countryfest.ie. Your summer starts here.
I stood on the bank of a wide raging river, trusting that I'd get across. I've made my way through some valleys and deserts, believing that I'd never get lost. I've been at the foot of what felt like Mount Everest, knowing I'd have the strength for the climb. 'Cause through every trial, each test and temptation, one thing is sure every time. Over and over, again and again, God is faithful. Over and over, again and again, through it all, He's made me able to stand and survive, to come through alive when it sure looked like I couldn't win. But Jesus is with me, so I claim the victory over and over again. If you ask me why, I have no hesitation. God does what He says He will do. I'd simply say every battle has taught me there's nothing He won't help me through. So why should I dwell on the hardships and struggles when I look just beyond them I see the way this will end is a great celebration, and deep in my heart I believe. Over and over, again and again, God is faithful. Over and over, again and again, through it all, He's made me able to stand and survive, to come through alive when it sure looked like I couldn't win. Jesus is with me, so I claim the victory over and over again. To stand and survive, to come through alive when it sure looked like I couldn't win. Jesus is with me, so I claim the victory. Over and over, over and over, over and over again.
Mr. Patrick Feeney there, and over and over. You know, Easter is one of those times, like most holidays and, you know, events, where we maybe, some of us remember people that are no longer with us. And you feel it at Christmas especially, and birthdays and anniversaries, but also Easter too. So, in tribute to those people that are no longer with us, here is Mr. Mike Denver.
Hi, this is Mike Denver here, and you're listening to Tony's Country and Craic.
The time has come to say goodnight, for every road must end, for the ones who care and are always there, our very special friends. Let's say goodnight to those we love, and maybe shed a tear But before we close, let's think of those we love who can't be here. Let's raise our hands to absent friends. For every road must end. You'll always be there in our hearts as special absent friends. As we go down the road of life, sometimes we race too fast, and as we chase the future bright, we can't forget the past. So let us cherish memories we hold inside our hearts, where those we love will always live and never to depart. Let's raise our hands to absent friends. For every road must end. You'll always be there in our hearts as special absent friends. And when it's time for us to go and our long journey ends, we'll never be alone, you see. We'll be with absent friends. Let's raise our hands to absent friends. For every road must end. You'll always be there in our hearts as special absent friends. Let's raise our hands to absent friends. For every road must end. You'll always be there in our hearts as special absent friends. You'll always be there in our hearts as special absent friends.
Mike Denver there, absent friends. And I'm sure we can all raise a glass and maybe a bit of Easter egg to all our absent friends at the minute. Well, the new Queen of Irish Country, as she is being billed, Cleona Hagan, has finished her tour, and indeed she was off on her hen party getting ready for the big day. Looks like they had loads of fun. Here she is with Love Comes Round the Bend. How does he do that? That's some party trick, isn't it?
Some he'll pray, and someday I'm surely will. Knowing it's right and knowing it's real, when love comes around the bend. I went home with a ticket to ride. I've been holding it all inside, but these arms are gonna open wide when love comes around the bend.
Cleona Hagan there, and Love Comes Round the Bend. She is a hard act to follow, but no better man to do it than Mr. Jerry Guthrie.
Keep coming on. And I can see you're advertising, 'cause you keep giving me the eye. It won't take long till you're in my song. I want to be with you tonight. I've been badly needing bookings, and you're the best contact I've known. And I'm gonna be a hard act to follow if you keep coming on. I'm gonna be a hard act to follow since you have set the stage. Take the key and unlock the door, let the tiger out of his cage. Just one more big rehearsal, another night with you alone. And I'm gonna be a hard act to follow if you keep coming on. Well, the introduction's over. We've got our hearts in tune. Let me know before we start the show. Am I falling in love too soon? I've got a heart nearly big as Texas, about the size of the Astrodome. And I'm gonna be a hard act to follow if you keep coming on. I'm gonna be a hard act to follow since you have set the stage. Take the key and unlock the door, let the tiger out of his cage. Just one more big rehearsal, another night with you alone. And I'm gonna be a hard act to follow if you keep coming on. I'm gonna be a hard act to follow since you have set the stage. Take the key and unlock the door, let the tiger out of his cage. Just one more big rehearsal, another night with you alone. And I'm gonna be a hard act to follow if you keep coming on. And I'm gonna be a hard act to follow if you keep coming on.
Let's get down on the floor, here we go!
Dancing with the Stars in Carlow. 3 nights of amazing entertainment at the 3-star Woodford Dolman Hotel Carlow, May 27th to 29th.
Here comes my baby.
With music from Stuart Moyles,
Here she comes now, and it comes
Curtis McGee,
Enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Hello, Patsy Fagan. I can hear the girls
Hugo
all
Duncan,
Hello.
John Rafferty,
that you've been fooling around on me right from
Sean Lockery,
This bed of roses that I lay on.
Barry Doyle Band. All hosted and compared by Gary Wilson.
This bed of roses.
Self-drive or luxury coach pickup options available. Packages include breakfast and evening meals, 3 nights entertainment, 1 afternoon entertainment, Wicklow Mountains tour, visits and free time in Waterford, Kilkenny, Bray and Dublin. Luxury coach pickup option £379 per person. Self-drive option £339 per person. Deposit payable of £99 per person. To book, call 028 909 93447. And for more, stay with Ireland's biggest country music station. This is Phoenix Country Radio.
Enjoy.
Paddy O'Brien presents Super Country Music Breaks in the sunny southeast. Enjoy the very best of country music at Clayton White's Hotel, Wexford Town on Thursday 16th, Friday 17th and Saturday 18th of June. Featuring Mike Denver, Robert Mizell, Patrick Feeney, Paddy O'Brien, Liam Kelly, Joe David Country Band and many more. For that very special country summer break, why not make it to Clayton White's Hotel in the heart of Wexford Town? Full details of this and many other country events can be seen on Paddy O'Brien's website at paddyobriensinger.com. That's paddyobriensinger.com.
Have you heard the story of the old pup boat who came from Farranfore, in a little town in Kerry where goats don't go no more? It's about a man named Dylan who cursed throughout the week, and how he was digging spuds one day when the goat to him did speak. Are you digging him, Dylan? Are you digging him deep? Are you piling him, Dylan, in a great big heap? I've been digging them, says Dylan, enough to fill a boat. I'd be digging more if it wasn't for you, you great big ugly goat. Now that goat was stealing Dylan's spuds for 20 years or more, and every time he saw him, Dylan cursed and raged and swore. He caught him in his teddy patch one sunny Sabbath day, and as his curses lit the sky, the goat looked up to say, are you digging him, Dylan? Are you digging him deep? Are you piling him, Dylan, in a great big heap? I've been digging them, says Dylan, enough to fill a boat. I'd be digging them more if it wasn't for you, you great big ugly goat. Say it was a priest that was passing by when he heard old Dylan curse. The goats and the spuds and the Lord above for making all things worse. So hushed the Lord in heaven on his way to mass that day. As he stood behind the old shady branch, the good priest he did say, are you digging him, Dylan? Are you digging him deep? Are you piling him, Dylan, in a great big heap? Been digging them, says Dylan, enough to fill a boat. I'd be digging them more if it wasn't for you, you great big ugly goat. You could never tell Dylan 'twas the priest that spoke to stop his blasphemy, as he stood behind the old shady branch where Dylan couldn't see. And to this day in Kerry, in the town of Farranfore, they still believe 'twas the goat that spoke whenever Dylan swore. Are you digging him, Dylan? Are you digging him deep? Are you piling him, Dylan, in a great big heap? I've been digging them, says Dylan, enough to fill a boat. I'd be digging them more if it wasn't for you, you great big ugly goat.
Sean Cuddy there, and he was digging them like Dylan, eh? Well, first of all, I'd like to thank you all for all the messages that you've still been sending, asking how my mum's getting on. She's now out of hospital. She got out during the week, and she's at home and hobbling about there, getting used to her new hip. Thanks for all the messages. Yep, it's tough, you know. It's not easy, but as a lot of you have been saying in your messages, you know, she'll feel like a new woman once she gets used to it. It's just going to take a bit of getting used to. But this one's for all those people that have sent messages, and anybody indeed who's not feeling too good at the minute. If you're a wee bit under the weather, here is Thomas McGuire and Fiona Innes. Your health is your wealth. Now, isn't that the truth? And you miss it when you don't have it?
Your health is your wealth. Now don't you forget it. These are the words my father told me back when I was alive, such a long time ago. Your health is your wealth, now I'm telling you so. No matter how rich with money you are, or if you drive around in a big fancy car, if you're the lord of the manor or the belle of the ball, if you haven't your health, sure you've nothing at all. Your health is your wealth. Now don't you forget it. These are the words my father told me back when I was alive, such a long time ago. Your health is your wealth, now I'm telling you so. You can have all the riches of diamonds and gold, they don't mean nothing when the Lord takes your soul. But the one thing that'll help you along every day is to stop for a moment and kneel down and pray. Ah, your health is your wealth, now don't you forget it. These are the words my father told me back when I was alive, such a long time ago. Your health is your wealth, now I'm telling you so. Ah, your health is your wealth, now don't you forget it. These are the words my father told me back when I was alive, such a long time ago. Your health is your wealth, now I'm telling you so. Back when I was alive, such a long time ago. Your health is your wealth, now I'm telling you so. Your health is your wealth, now I'm telling you so.
There we go, Thomas McGuire and Fiona Innes. Now, I think it's time we had some classic country sort of sing-along. So here is Mr. Stephen Smith with his classic country medley. Let's hear you singing along, folks.
The first thing I remember knowing was a lonesome whistle blowing of a youngin's dream of growing up to ride on a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I'm bound. No one could change my mind, but Mama tried. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Mama tried. Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Carroll County's pointed out as kinda square. The biggest thing that happens is the county fair. I guess that's why it seemed like such a big event, what we all call the Carroll County accident. Daddy Frank played the guitar and the French harp. Sister played the ringing tambourine, and Mama couldn't hear our pretty music. She read our lips and helped the family sing. That little band was all a part of living, our only means of living at the time. And it wasn't like no normal family combo, 'cause Daddy Frank, the guitar man, was blind. I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. Well, I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. Oh, but that train keeps a-rolling on down to San Antonio. From the great Atlantic Ocean to the wide Pacific shore, she climbs the flowery mountains o'er the hills and by the shore. She's mighty tall and handsome, she's known quite well by all. She's a regular combination on the Wabash Cannonball.
Stephen Smith, and where do the good times go? Well, I don't know. Olivia Douglas thinks they're in Listonvarna, because she's off to Listonvarna in the morning.
Well, the lifestyle that I'm living, sure love never got a chance. Old folks tell me I should head to Clare, that's where I'll find romance. So fellows heed my warning, for I'll tell you in advance that I'm off to Listonvarna in the morning. They tell me that the Spowells is the place where I should go, where I'll meet with Willie Daly and Katie, don't you know? I'll sing the merry ploughboy and the plains of Aherlow when I get to Listonvarna in the morning. I'll find myself a fine young man somewhere amongst the crowd. There'll be music, cheer and dancing, and we'll all be singing loud. And we'll dance the stack of barley or a reel by Miss McLeod when I get to Listonvarna in the morning.
I might go to Listonvarna myself.
There'll be breeds and creeds from everywhere dancing on the floor. I'll meet the boys from Wexford and the brooks of Oranmore, and shoot a lady's donkey like we never saw before when I get to Listonvarna in the morning. I'll find myself a fine young man somewhere amongst the crowd. There'll be music, cheer and dancing, and we'll all be singing loud. And we'll dance the stack of barley or a reel by Miss McLeod when I get to Listonvarna in the morning. When I get to Listonvarna in the morning.
Let's see old Kerry.
Kieran Rosny Dancing Weekend takes place at the Abbey Hotel Donegal Town from Friday 21st October to Sunday 23rd October 2022. Friday night dancing to Patrick Feeney, followed by Kieran Rosny and John Malloy in the late bar, dancing from 9:30pm. Saturday night dancing to Jerry Guthrie, followed by Kieran Rosny and Ger Long in the late bar, dancing from 9:30pm. Sunday afternoon it's Kieran Rosny and band with special guest Eilish McBride, dancing from 3pm to 5pm. You can stay Sunday for an extra €30 per person sharing. 2 nights B&B with dinner on the Saturday night, and admissions to all shows only €229 per person sharing. To book, call the hotel reception on 074 972 1014 or email info@abbeyhoteldonegal.com.
Relive the happy memories that we had back then. Let's get back to where we started.
There's a country dance on Wednesday the 20th of April at the Post Inn Drumquin. Starring Brian Kerrigan, Sinead Black, Darcy Walsh, Curtis McGee and the one and only Jim Devine. Tickets are £12 pay at the door or £10 in advance from the Post Inn Drumquin or Lynch's office, Castlederg. That's a country dance starring Curtis McGee, Jim Devine and many more. Wednesday the 20th of April, the Post Inn Drumquin.
You're never far away from a country favourite. Phoenix Country Radio. Country Radio.
You are indeed tuned to Phoenix Country Radio, and it's me, Tony B, here. Well, Olivia Douglas was off to Listonvarna in the morning. Eilish McBride, she's in Las Vegas. Apparently, that's in the hills of Donegal. where we already know they're partying in their caravans.
They talk about Atlantis, how it's lost beneath the sea, and the grave of the unknown soldier, or the cry of the Al-Banshee. Who was the man in the iron mask? Was Jack the Ripper set free? But ask them all, where's Donegal? It's still a mystery. And if I could, I'd build a wall around old Donegal, the north and south, to keep them out. By God, I'd build it tall. Casinos, chicken ranches, I'd legalize them all. We'd have our own Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Yeah, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Neil Blaney, Bridget Nielsen, Mike Tyson having a bet. In a show could then be known for its multi-millionaires, where Donald Trump would like a chunk to live in solitaire. And if I could, I'd build a wall around old Donegal, the north and south, to keep them out. By God, I'd build it tall. Casinos, chicken ranches, I'd legalize them all. In the hills of Donegal. Yeah, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. To stand on top of Errigal would give me such a thrill, and hear them say in Dublin there's gold in their hills. So don't despair, 'cause if you dare, the answer lies with me. There's a wall that's deep and it's going cheap somewhere in Germany. And if I could, I'd build a wall around old Donegal, the north and south, to keep them out. By God, I'd build it tall. Casinos, chicken ranches, I'd legalize them all. We'd have our own Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Yeah, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal.
Boys, are we partying this Easter Saturday or what? Hey, well, Kay McCarthy's been in touch and she's asked for some Gary Gamble. Here he is! Catch him if you can. Go on, catch him, Kay, catch him.
Well, I'm a podging from Tullawatching. I've got money and acres of land. I'm looking for a honey with a bit of money. Catch me if you can, my name is Dan, sure I'm your man. I like the Kayleys and the stack of barley. I like the waltzes, the oil jigs and the reels. I go a-swinging when Big Tom is singing. Catch me if you can, my name is Dan, sure I'm your man. And I'm off to Listonbarna at the end of the year. I'm off on a bit of crack, the women and the beer. I'm awful shifty for a man of 50. Catch me if you can, my name is Dan, sure I'm your man. brother, he's in the Garda. I've got an uncle way up there in the Dáil. He's quite a charmer, he's a mighty big farmer. Catch me if you can, my name is Dan, sure I'm your man. And to conclude now and finish my story, if there's a young one or an old one out there looking for a man, take a bus from Varna down to Liston, Varna. Catch me if you can, my name is Dan, sure I'm your man. And I'm off to Liston, Varna at the end of the year. I'm off for the bit of crack, the women and the beer. I'm off a little shifty for a man of 50. Catch me if you can, my name is Dan, sure I'm your man. I'm awful shifty for a man of 50. Catch me if you can, my name is Dan, sure I'm your man.
Oh, well, there came McCarthy. Did you catch him? Did you? What would you do with him if you caught him? Throw him back, huh? Here is, well, she's Daddy's girl, all right. It's Claudia Buckley. Country is as country does. Country is as country does. Daddy's girl there, Miss Claudia Buckley. Well, we're approaching the end of the show. The end of Easter Saturday and practically the start of Easter Sunday. Here is Mr. John Rafferty to help take us there with the American Trilogy.
Oh, I wish I was in a land of cotton, where old times they are not forgotten. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland.
Oh, I wish I was in Dixie. Away, away, in Dixieland I make my stand, to live and die in Dixie.
For in Dixieland, where I was born, early on one frosty morn, look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, 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 hallelujah. His truth is marching on. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. You know your daddy's bound to die. And all my trials, Lord, they'll soon be over. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. His truth is marching
Well, we've done it, folks. We've reached the end of another week and another show. A very, very happy Easter to you. Don't eat too much chocolate. A special thanks to our Claire and for everybody that sent in their requests and shout-outs, and to those of you that we didn't manage to get to, we'll try and get you in next week. Just a quick reminder, if you've missed any of the show, or you've missed any of the previous shows, they are all available to download on podcast. You can get them on Apple Podcasts, Spreaker, Amazon Music, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, in fact all good podcast platforms. Just search for Tony's Irish Country Crack Party and you'll find us there. It's a scary, scary world out there, folks. First class stamps are 95p. Things are tough, so please, please, please look out for each other. Until next week, when I'll be back with Tony's Irish Country and Craic Party at 10 o'clock Saturday night. May your God go with you. Look after each other. Tatty bye!
This show has been produced by Clariton FM Limited on behalf of this station. Thank you for tuning in and please continue to support this station.
Happy Easter from Max.
Yes, that's a happy Easter from my little one Max, who should be wrapped up in his bed. We'll see you next week, folks. Tatty bye!